Hey. This is fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about talking to a camera. If you can't tell, this is my first YouTube video. Could be the first and the last. But could be the first of many. So we'll see how that one goes. I'm Esme, and I wasn't too sure what I was gonna film. So I thought, I'm gonna do my everyday makeup. I have such long spaces in between my sentences, it's really fucking annoying. I don't know what eyes I'm doing yet. You know, normally my everyday makeup, I don't actually put anything on my eyes. But I feel like that's a bit fucking boring. So I'm gonna start with my base and then we'll see how we go. This is what I'm working out of. One of those flat lay bags. I keep staring at myself. I'm annoying myself already. Shocker. I use the Fenty Beauty foundation in shade 290. Got a damp beauty blender. Dot that bad boy all over my face. I've never really got into primer, so that is not something I do. Why does my face sting? My face is stinging. Why is my face stinging? I feel like I'm about to break out in a rash. So maybe don't use this foundation. Next, I use the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and I have literally like so many fucking like shades of this because I'm just like obsessed. I feel like it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. That's the one. I've put that on my face. The video before deleted again. This is going really well. And I will blend that bad boy in. Okay, so next is concealer, but this is what I use for my cream contour. I really like cream contour. But this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toast. That's a cute name. I like that name. And I just go like this. I take it like a lot higher than my actual cheekbone, as you can see. I go around my forehead. Oh, and I do this for eyelids. I don't actually think this fucking works, to be honest, but I always do it anyway. And I kind of do like a little bit here and here, just so that my chin looks more pointy, and then I blend away. So I also put a little bit on my eyes, as you can see. Oh, I do powder next, but I use the Laura Mercier. I've used others before, and I think they're just as fucking good. Like, I don't really know why everyone's fucking obsessed with it. Like, I think the Airspun one is like better, honestly. Like, I think this one is a bit more white casty. Another thing I do, because I used to have really bad acne, so I'm pretty good at covering up eye spots now, is if you just leave the concealer again on there for ages, and then you put powder over it and you leave the powder on it for ages, and then if it's really bad, you can do that again over it, but you have to obviously be really careful that it doesn't cake to fuck. I'm 21 in like a week, and I'm very excited because birthdays are literally my favorite thing ever. I'm like, it's a day all about you. It's so good. So fucking good. People who don't like their birthdays freak me the fuck out. Like, how can you not like your birthday? It's literally a day where like nobody can be fucking shitty to you. Then I take this bronzer from the Benefit bronzer from my... Oh, I meant to do that, aren't I? And what I do with mine, which probably is just for my face shape, to be fair. I don't really know why I prefer this on my face and think it suits my face more. I put bronzer around here. I don't like that area to be too white. I feel like I've got quite like a big under eye area, so it looks like silly. And then with my nose, this is clean. Basically do the exact same thing that I did with the cream contour. Just I got quite a droopy nose, so I like to lift that up as much as I can. And then at this point, I will rub in my... Ew, they look fucking gross. Normally wipe it off at this point anyway. Put on a bit of lip balm. I'll do that because actually they're fucking dry, aren't they? Next, I will take a bigger brush and I will buff all of this shite away. At this point, I will go back in with the bronzer and just like sharpen this up. Just because I feel like when you blend it, it really goes. Yeah, and then I take the Sugar Bomb blusher from Benefit as well. And I just place it here usually. I don't know why, but I've tried it in other places on my face and I don't think it looks as nice. I used to bronze the shit out of my face. I just know I'm gonna watch this back and be like, you need to stop swearing so much. I have a thing with only drinking water bottles with straws because they just like, it's so easy. I'm just like, I think it tastes better. Like I genuinely think it tastes better. I don't know why. Nobody cares. Is that? I'm just gonna go check over here. And this isn't actually all-nighter spray. I ran out, so I've put water in it and I've like shaken it about and I'm praying that that something comes from it. I used to also do this thing where I would have a shower with my makeup on and the like steam from the makeup or whatever honestly made it look fucking glorious. And to be fair, that's pretty fucking strange, but it worked. Ooh. I wonder if it's like that thing where people would put their faces in water. Oh, it looks pretty. Yay! Brows, maybe. I have the Wonder Brow. And it comes with this little spoolie and brush thing. And what I usually do is, God, I will actually need a mirror for this or this will fucking look on my face. I've just closed my mirror that I needed to do this. And then usually I will kind of paint it on like so. Just like roughly. And then I will take my spoolie and spoolie that shit through. And usually it ends up fine. If it doesn't, I leave it anyway. I feel like I'm kind of feeling like a bit of a pink lipstick, and this one's called Untold Stories by Revlon. And I literally love the colour of this lipstick. But usually at this point, I'm like, my lips are fucking tiny. So I will go in with bronzer. Line that shit. Can I stop saying that? It's really annoying. I'm in with my James Charles Morphe. Look at that. Oh, I really like the brown shade. This one. It's my fave. I will usually match my lips, to be fair, if it's like a muted colour. So like if I'm doing pinkies, I will literally just take like a pinky shade. The only other thing I will do is take like a pale, kind of like yellowy, creamy shade and just like put that on my eyelid because I think it just makes my eyes pop. And then I have to do mascara, and this is the one I use, Falsies Lash Lift by Maybelline. I go between mascaras all the time. This is just the one I'm using at the minute and it's good. So I'm gonna do that and then come back. Honestly, like mascara is my least favorite part. I fucking hate putting on mascara. I'm so bored. How many times do you think you, like the average person, the average female puts on, or male, puts on mascara in their life? This is my finished look. Oh my fuck.